preachers twine underneath a blood-red sign. The hangman stood with shaking hands while the outlaw smiled across the sand. He had a scar from a bullet's kiss and a name that lived on a devil's list. The crowd went cold when he raised his head, like a man who'd already made peace with the dead. They said, "Any last words before you swing?" He said, "Tell hell I ain't wearing its ring." Then the sky cracked wide and the church bells cursed when the hangman dropped down and prayed first. The hangman prayed first. When the black robe burned, the dead dust rose, and the whole town learned, you don't bury fire, you don't chain the cursed. When the outlaw left, the hangman prayed first. The rope snapped hard like a thunderbone, and he hit the ground like judgment stone. The sheriff ran with a silver gun, but the outlaw stood where shadows run. He said, "I was sold for a rich man's lie, left for the buzzards and the desert sky. Now I'm back with a debt to claim, and I brought a little hellfire wearing my name." The moon went black, the lanterns failed, the sinners screamed and the righteous paled. And somewhere deep where the demons thirst, the devil heard that hangman pray first. The hangman prayed first. When the black robe burned, the dead dust rose, and the whole town learned, you don't bury fire, you don't chain the cursed. When the outlaw left, the hangman prayed first. I ain't afraid of rope, I ain't afraid of flame. I've had death call me brother, and hell speak my name. But when a guilty man prays, he don't pray to be saved, he prays the thing he buried don't climb out of the grave. I came from dirt, I came from thirst, I saw fear kneel when the hangman prayed first. Prayed first. He was smoke on the gallows, a stone in the dirt, a Bible full of bullets, a soul that wouldn't hurt. You don't bury fire, you don't chain the cursed. When the outlaw rose, the hangman prayed first. So when the rope starts swaying and the red moon comes down, don't stand too close to that judgment ground. Crawling from the Badlands low, with a broken cross and a heart of coal. Had black dust packed in every scar, and a dead man's curse beneath his arms. The town went quiet when his shadow fell, like the road itself had walked through hell. He tipped his hat to the chapel flame, said, I came back clean, but not the same. They said no soul could wash that stain, no sinner rises through that pain. But the red dirt cracked and the sky confessed when redemption wore a bullet vest. Black dust redemption, fire in his soul. He'd burn through the darkness that tried to take control. No grave could claim him, no devil held possession. He walked out of hell with black dust redemption. Banker laughed from a golden chair till he saw that outlaw standing there. The judge went pale, the preacher shook when he opened up that blood-stained book. He said, I ain't here for a killing spree, I came for the truth they stole from me. You buried my name in a sinner's ground, now I'm here to burn your kingdom down. The lanterns died, the piano screamed, the devil woke from a wicked dream, and the whole West learned that a dead man's confession can rise up black with redemption. Black dust redemption, fire in his soul. He burned through the darkness that tried to take control. No grave could claim him, no devil held possession. He walked out of hell with black dust redemption. I was not saved by angels, I was not washed in light. I was dragged through the fire, till the fire learned my bite. If redemption wants a clean man, it can keep on walking. I came back dirty, but I came back standing. Black dust rising, red hands clean. I found salvation where hell had been. Black dust redemption, fire in his soul. He burned through the darkness that tried to take control. No grave could claim him, no grave could claim. No devil held possession, no devil held possession. He walked out of hell with black dust redemption. Black dust redemption, smoke in the rain. One outlaw rising past the devil's chain. When the black dust blows, the chapel starts shaking. Lock up your sins, redemption is waking. Smoke from the gallows climbed the sky, where the black rope swung and the vultures cried. They said his boots would never touch ground, but the whole town shook when the smoke came down. His coat was burned, his jaw was split, but his eyes still carried a funeral lit. The hangman ran with a mouth gone dry when the dead man opened his one good eye. The preacher dropped his book in fear. The sheriff whispered, he can't be here, but the rope still smoked and the crowd stepped back when the outlaw rose from the gallows black. Smoke from the gallows, fire in the sand, a dead man walking with judgment in his hand. No mercy left, no holy ground when the smoke from the gallows comes rolling down. In a Sunday suit, the judge drank blood from a silver boot. They watched him swing for the crimes they made, then prayed real loud while his mother prayed. He said, I heard her crying through the dirt. I heard every laugh, I felt every hurt. Now every soul that bought my rope will learn what rises when you bury hope. The red moon bled on the courthouse stones. The devil counted every bone, but the west went still when the sky turned brown and the smoke from the gallows came rolling down. The smoke from the gallows, fire in the sand, a dead man walking with judgment in from the gallows comes rolling down. They tied the rope, they read the law. They smiled like wolves at the last breath I saw. But smoke remembers, ash has teeth, and every wrong man standing will answer underneath. Burn that rope, break that crown. I rose up black when the smoke came down. From the gallows comes rolling down. Smoke from the gallows, black in the rain. One outlaw rising with a thunder name. If the rope starts swinging and the night turns red, don't look to the gallows, look for the dead. Cross with a blackened name and a family loss. His daddy swung from a cottonwood limb, and the whole West lied about killing him. His mama buried a Bible deep where the coyotes howl and the sinners sleep. She said, son, don't trust no holy hand. You come from the bloodline of the damned. They hunted his name through dust and flame, but every grave called back the same. Then the red moon rose and the black hill slammed for the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned, fire in the sand, born with a curse and a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. He rode to town with his father's coat and a dead man's letter in his throat. The sheriff said, boy, turn around. He said, your sins are buried under this ground. The banker ran, the judge went pale. The chapel shook like a coffin nail. He said, I ain't the first that your lies have killed, but I'll be the last one standing still. The lanterns died, the floorboards moaned, the devil scratched at the undertone, and every coward in that lawless land fear the bloodline of the damned, bloodline of the damned, fire in the sand, born with a curse and a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. My father died with truth in his mouth. My mother lived with grief in her bones. They called us cursed. They called us damned. But sometimes the damned are just the ones who won't kneel. Father's blood, mother's flame. I carry both inside my name. And a gun in his hand. No chain, no prayer, no law, man. Hell knows the name of the bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned. Bloodline of the damned. Smoke on the plains. Smoke on the plains. One last outlaw, breaking every chain. When the red dust rises and the black hills stand, the west still whispers, bloodline of the damned. They found his coat by the burning rail, boot prints leading past the jail. 3 black crows on a hanging wire, watching smoke rise from the fire. He had a Bible with a bullet hole, a rusted chain and a desert soul. No man knew where he had been, but he looked scared when he walked in. They said he died down in Abilene, buried cold beneath the mesquite. But the ground shook hard and the preacher cried, some men don't stay where they're laid to lie. He was the last man the devil feared, with fire in his blood and death in his beard. He walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He the devil feared. He rode through town when the moon turned red, with 100 ghosts behind his head. The bartender dropped his glass awry when he saw that scar beneath his eye. He said, I ain't here for silver or gold, I'm here for the debt on a liar's soul. I left my mercy in a shallow grave, and I ain't come back here to behave. The church bell cracked, the lanterns died, dogs ran low with their tails held tight, and somewhere deep where the dead men sleep, the devil learned how fear can creep. He was the last man the devil feared. With fire in his blood and death in his beard, he walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. I seen the gates, I heard them call, I felt the flames crawl up the wall. The devil said, boy, you belong to me. I said, then come take what's left and see. I was burned, I was buried, I was left for the worms, but a man made of fire don't fear what burns. The devil feared. With fire in his blood and death in his beard, he walked through hell with a loaded hand, came back burning like a judgment man. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man. The devil, he was the smoke on the blacktop, the shadow in the flame, the curse in the chapel, the bullet with no name. No grave could hold him, no cross could keep him near. He was the last man standing, the last man the devil feared. When the desert wind starts calling and the bar lights disappear, you can hear those old boots walking. The last man the devil feared. Bullets in the Bible, pages torn and stained with rye, had a cross burned on his knuckles and a graveyard in his eyes. He stepped into the dead man's tavern, where the guilty drank for free. Lay that Bible on the table. Said, tonight you answer me. The cardman froze, the piano died. The preacher lost his holy pride when he opened up that leather spine. Every bullet had a sinner sign. Bullets in the Bible, fire in his hand. He came preaching judgment to a lawless land. No hymn, no mercy, no prayer for the libel. He'll read every chapter of the bullets in the Bible. The judge had sold a widow's field. The sheriff watched and took his deal. The banker stole the church bell gold and blessed the lies the town was told. The outlaw said, I died for less, with a rope around my innocence. Now every page that you betrayed has come to make your balance pay. The lantern swung, the rafters groaned, the dust storm cried outside the stone. And somewhere deep where the demons hide, the devil stepped back and opened wide. Bullets in the Bible, fire in his hand. He came preaching judgment to a lawless land. No hymn, no mercy, no prayer for the libel. He'll read every chapter of the bullets in the Bible. I ain't no saint, I ain't no savior. I'm the bill that comes due when wicked men call murder favor. You can hide behind a church wall, you can drink behind a lie, but every sin has footsteps, and mine just walked inside. Turn the page, count the cost, every name, a soul you lost. To a lawless land. No hymn, no mercy, no prayer for the libel. He'll read every chapter of the bullets in the Bible. Bullets in the Bible. Smoke across the floor. One for every liar who locked a righteous door. When the last shot echoes and the red dust falls, that black Bible closes on the guilty walls. They dug 6 holes by the county line for 6 bad men with borrowed time. The sheriff swore by the morning sun that Outlaw's dead would be done. But the wind came low and the sky turned red, and every horse in town bowed its head. Nobody laid where the law had sworn, just a black coat hanging on a thorn. The preacher said, don't speak his name. The hangman said, don't touch that chain. Then the jailhouse cracked and the west wind moaned. The law won't find his bones. The law won't find his bones. No grave, no stone. He walked through fire and came back alone. He's dust in the thunder, smoke in the unknown. You can hang his shadow, but the law won't find his bones. He rode at dusk through a dead saloon with a black hat low and a butcher moon. The cardmen froze when the SPURS hit wood, and the bartender whispered, this ain't good. He said, I came for the men who lied, the ones who smile when my brother died. I ain't here to drink, I ain't here to stay. I'm just here to drag your sins away. The courthouse bell split clean in two. The candles burn with a flame gone blue. And somewhere deep where the devil groaned, even hell couldn't count his bones. The law won't find his bones. No grave, no stone. He walked through fire and came back alone. He's dust in the thunder, smoke in the unknown. You can hang his shadow, but the law won't find his bones. I heard the law read my ending. I heard the dirt call me home. But a man with unfinished vengeance don't belong to worms or stone. So tell the judge I'm still walking. Tell the devil I'm still low. Tell every coward hiding tonight, I remember every road. No pine box, no holy ground. I was buried once, but I didn't stay down. Inside the jail, when the night rides west and the red wind moans, lock your door and say your prayers. The law won't find his bones. Won't find his his bones. They dug him down with a coyote's cry, with a silver coin on his right dead eye. The preacher said, let the sinner sleep, but the ground below started breathing deep. Men laughed by the cedar gate with a whiskey breath and a guilty faith. They thought the dirt made a final bed till the black soul moved and raised the dead. The church bell cracked, the moon went thin, a hand broke through with fire on the skin. 6 feet couldn't hold him, hell couldn't keep him down. He came back smoking through the graveyard ground. No rope, no stone, no coffin, no hymn. Death lost its grip when the devil looked at him. He walked to town with the dirt still wet and a blood-red mark where the rope had set. The sheriff saw him through the saloon door glass, dropped his gun and forgot his past. He said, I ain't back for the breath you stole, I'm back for the price of a murdered soul. You buried my name with your dirty lie, now watch that lie learn how to die. The lantern swung, the bar went cold. Every sinner there felt his own grave fold. 6 feet couldn't hold him, hell couldn't keep him down. He came back smoking through the graveyard ground. No rope, no stone, no coffin, no hymn. Death lost its grip when the devil looked at him. I heard them cover me with dirt, I heard them spit on my name. But vengeance don't rot and fire don't sleep. So I stood up under the earth, brought the grave with me. I rose with thunder, I came with flame. 6 feet under, couldn't kill my name. Through the graveyard ground. No rope, no stone, no coffin, no hymn. Death lost its grip when the devil looked at him. 6 feet couldn't hold him, no prayer made him tame. He walked out burning with judgment in his name. When the grave feet ain't deep at all. With a silver cross gone black with the rust. 3 dead kings on a wanted wall, and his shadow stood 10 feet tall. He had a scar with a fire kissed, and a gun wrapped tight in a preacher's fist. No one moved, no one breathed, when he smiled like a man who had already seen grief. They said the devil marked his name with blood and smoke and a hanging flame. But the devil turned cold when the church bell rang, and the dead man laughed like a thunderclap sang. He wore a graveyard crown with hell at his feet. He burned every curse that tried to bury him deep. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even death stepped back from the man with the graveyard crown. He rode through fire on a black bone mare with a Bible verse and the devil's stare. The sheriff said, "Son, this is where you fall." He said, "I've been lower than this town's law." The moon went red, the whiskey spilled, the piano died, and the whole room chilled. He put one hand on the barroom rail and said, "I brought back fire from the belly of hell." The gamblers prayed, the cowards ran, the preacher shook with a trembling hand. But the outlaw stood where the lanterns drowned, and the devil feared that graveyard crown. He wore a graveyard crown with hell at his feet. He burned every curse that tried to bury him deep. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even death stepped back from the man with the graveyard crown. I was hung by the law, burned by the righteous, buried by men who swore I was done. But the dirt couldn't hold me, the fire couldn't own me, and the devil learned my name the hard way. I came back mean, I came back loud, I came back wearing a graveyard crown. Tried to bury him deep. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even death stepped back from the man with the graveyard crown. He was smoke in the chapel, a howl in the flame. a bullet in the Bible, a curse with no shame. He don't bow, he don't break, he don't kneel to the ground. Even hell looked away from the man with the graveyard crown. When the last bell rings in a ghost town street, and the dust starts crawling up from beneath, you'll hear those boots come beating down. The last outlaw with a graveyard crown. Like a death knock at a sinner's door. The whole room froze when he stepped inside, with a burned black coat and a dead man's stride. He had smoke in his lungs and a scar on his jaw, a Bible verse and a broken law. The bartender whispered, "Lord, he's back," and the candles died down to black. They put him down by the canyon wall, swore no man could rise from that fall. But the grave shook loose and the dirt split wide when his rusted spurs came alive. Rusted spurs at midnight, fire walking through the dust. Dead men don't come easy, but vengeance always does. He don't beg, he don't bleed, he don't run from a fight. Hell heard him coming with rusted spurs at midnight. The sheriff reached for a trembling gun, said, "Boy, your living days are done." The outlaw smiled with a graveyard grin, said, "I died once, I won't die again." The floorboards cracked under every step, the guilty men held their final breath. He said, "You buried truth beneath red clay, now I'm here to drag it back today." The moon went low, the coyotes cried, the devil watched with bloodshot eyes, and through the smoke of a barroom fight came rusted spurs at midnight. Rusted spurs at midnight, fire walking through the dust. Dead men don't come easy, but vengeance always does. He don't beg, he don't bleed, he don't run from a fight. Hell heard him coming with rusted spurs at midnight. I heard the dirt close over me, I heard them laugh above my grave. But the West don't forget blood, and the dead don't forgive cowards. So I sharpened my name in the dark, and and walked back wearing thunder. No cross could save them, no bell could hide. I came back walking from the other side. Rusted spurs at midnight. Rusted spurs at midnight. Blood on the floor. One last shadow at the devil's door. When the saloon goes silent and the black lamps die, listen for the iron where dead men ride. Gravedigger ran when the dirt moved slow. Dropped a shovel by a cross of bone. There was thunder down under that pine wood lid, and the night turned cold when the coffin split. They had carved his name with a crooked knife. Said he paid the price for a wicked life. But the ground don't keep what the fire still claims, and the dead man rose with a mouth full of flames. The preacher screamed to get back below, but the outlaw laughed in the lantern glow. Then the black wind came and the church bell slammed, and the gravedigger ran. The gravedigger ran when the dead man stood with fire in his eyes and revenge in his blood. No prayer, no shame, no righteous hand. Hell held its breath when the gravedigger ran. He walked to town with his coat torn wide, black rain falling from the red night sky. The men who swore he would never return felt their whiskey and the courage burn. He said, I ain't here for a shallow stone. I'm here for the debt that you call your own. You put my bones where the worms could crawl. Now I brought judgment for you all. The courthouse shook, the windows cried. Every liar looked for a place to hide. But down that street with a black hat brim, the grave came walking back with him. The gravedigger ran when the dead man stood with fire in his eyes and revenge in his blood. No prayer, no chain, no righteous hand. gravedigger ran. I ain't the ghost they warned you about. I'm the death they buried wrong. I'm the boot step in the hallway. I'm the last note in the center song. You should have dug deeper. You should have prayed longer. You should have feared the quiet before I came back stronger. Dirt in my teeth, smoke in my hand. I rose from the pit and the gravedigger ran. Gravedigger ran. The gravedigger ran past the chapel flame, past the broken bell that screamed his name. If you dig by moonlight where the cursed wind